Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video on the Masterminds with Us YouTube channel. I am one half of the host of Masterminds with Us, and today's video is all about systems and how important systems are. Where do systems fit in the overall picture of your aspirations and goals? So once we set an aspiration or goal, and these aspiration or goals, the way you design your goals, and this should be an entirely different video, but the way you design your goals, they need to be far out of reach in order for you to stretch yourself and become something more. Each and every one of our goals are designed to stretch us beyond where we are. It's designed in order to grow us. The minute that you have a desire is a contract, an emotional contract to feel bad until you achieve something that you want. And I think that was by Naval. Naval, he's a great orator, great Twitter personality, CEO. So we set these huge goals in which for us to reach. But how do we get there? So the goal is overall the destination we want to get to. The way that we get there, or one of the tools that we use to get there, is our systems. So creating systems around your goals will allow you to eventually fulfill your goals. So a good example that we're using is, for example, this YouTube channel. So Pam and I have entered an agreement of when we need to post, what are the consequences of not posting, and we also make sure to keep one another accountable for our posting. And that allows us to keep a consistency that otherwise I would not. So we're leveraging the system to push us further than we normally wouldn't in order to achieve our goal. That's using other people as leverage. That's using the system as leverage. That's leveraging, the respect that you feel for someone else in order to achieve something. There's also a set time and date when you execute the actual system. Another way of implementing a system is, for example, you want to, like, habits. All of our habits are systems, like tiny little systems. Whenever we execute the program of getting dressed, you're not dressed when you put on just a shirt and you're just in your underwear. You're not dressed when you just put your shirt and your pants on yet. There's a series of procedures that go into that then create I've gotten dressed program, if you're following. So one really good way to start looking at your personal life and figuring out ways to create systems for desired goals. An example from my personal life that I've been using is when I brush my teeth, I trigger the next following action being squats. So I've been brushing my teeth every morning and doing my squats. And soon enough, every single time I brush my teeth, my brain asks the question, are we going to go do our squats? We're going to go do our squats. Sometimes it's not asking the question. It's like, hey, we're going to do our squats after. It's going to make an affirmation towards it, and that's implementing a system in order to add to your daily routine. Another one that I'm going to start implementing that I really like is when I'm brewing my coffee, take some time to jot down some quick notes of what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling really quick, a quick little check-in. So anytime that I'm brewing coffee, I think my notebook, I think my pen, I think a check-in, So as you already start using the systems around you, you can start programming and coding these more goal-specific objectives, these goal-specific executions that then lead you closer to your goal while you're doing what you already do. So this has been the training on systems. I hope you've gotten some insight on how powerful systems can be. The whole point of your system is for you to create a consistency that gets you closer to your goal. And as you take care of that system gets taken care of you. So you implement the system, you create consistency so that you can catch momentum. And then once you catch momentum, you also must continue to improve on the system so that you can start seeing progress. And that'll be a different training. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will catch you on the next video.